Right, feeding time, these guys. And also I'm going to do some changes in this tank. I think now the barrier's gone, I'm going to start doing some change the tank round slightly. Drop a piece in. Now what I'm going to do is well, over the years I've done sand, I've done gravel, I've done completely bare bottom, and I've done completely tiles, and I've done like what I've got now, which is like a combination of bare bottom with some tiling. Here you go, one night. Now my preferred is painted, like over there with Notty, but obviously I'd have to turn green and call myself Hulk to be able to do that. So I can't do that. So, but what I've got thinking about, but some kind of backing that I put in the back of on the inside of the glass. Now I've already brought a fake backing that makes it look like rock, but it comes in sections. I've also brought this behind me. It goes right along behind me. It's a thin 1mm thick, but it's going to cover the whole thing in one go, kind of thing. And it's plastic. It's HDPE plastic, and it's black. And you get a oh, here you go. Yeah, and you get a gloss side and a matte side. Now, that as well. Yeah, you get a gloss side and a matte side, and I think I might try that first. I've got to do a little bit of cutting. It's still in its packaging, obviously. I've got to do a little bit of cutting, but then it can go in the back with no joins or anything, you know. Right, this is it unpackaged. I've given it a wipe down. This is the matte side. I'll definitely use the matte side because the glossy side just wouldn't look right. So I'll show to get it cut and pop it in the tank. Right, I've done the changes. Still waiting for them to settle down a bit. Jon Snow's gone behind there, which is what I expected. I'm hoping Jon Snow will go behind there. Or I'm hoping someone might decide to use that section as a territory now, because it's like private now, because I've got the backing on there. We shall see. These two are still trying to figure out what's what. Reg has been there a long time now, but he does do that sometimes. He stays on that side sometimes. So I won't read too much into that at the moment. But it's done. We'll see how it goes. What do you reckon, One Eye? Hey? Yeah. Squish. Well, I've just brought another piece of wood, and that can go up the other end of the tank, like I said I was going to. So I'm just leave it soaking for a few days, and then we'll stick it in. Here you go. Right, it's a week on now. I've added that piece of wood there as well. Reggie's gone down there for some reason. He was there. That's his new position now. Old Reg. And these two are behind the wood, as I was expecting. But it's been a few battles, as normal when you change the tank. Like I said before, there's been a few battles. Reg got a little bit of damage on his eye, but it's pretty much healed up now, and a bit of his fin is damaged. Unfortunately, there's some more damage on Jon Snow's other eye. Now, they agree territories, but they can at any time go in and fight, basically. There's feed them. One eye looks up for it. Oh, he's just gone straight past it. There you go. Taking it to the back. There you go. I've just stuck that wood in, so that's kind of quite an upheaval. Putting that piece of wood in has caused a bit of a few issues. Have that food, Reg. Hey? Some food in there for you. Got a bit damaged to his side as well. We'll grab this piece. See, he got in there. Reggie's gone in there and they're battling now. Back in your corner. Yeah, that's normally a spot now, in that corner there. And these two are normally behind there. Oh, thought you'd grab it then. Behind the wood there. Obviously when you turn the light on and things like that, they all start moving out of position and what have you. But it's been a battle, as usual. The best that's worked actually was when I had the barrier and the whole bottom was full up with pots. Because the pots are sloped. So if they tried to fight, they would drop down between pots, which would stop them. Here you go, look, they're at the back there now. Chumming away. Yeah, the old pots were sloped, and because the complete floor was covered in them, as soon as they started fighting, they would drop down between the pots, and the pots were like a referee almost. Right, I need to do a water change. Grab it, Reg. Yes. Oh, someone just took a piece. There's one, I think. I have put a heater that end as well. There's the other heater behind there. Now I tried this about 2 years ago with Jaws, because I wondered why Jaws, because I had Jaws, didn't I, with a barrier, and then Reg or Red Bellies, can't remember at the time, it was about 2 years ago. But I wondered if Jaws was trying to get in because he wanted to get near the heater. So I tried a heater at this end, like I say, this was about 2 years ago. And it made no difference whatsoever. I realised he wanted to get in. She wanted to get in to hurt him, basically. But I put a heater there again this time. And then we'll just leave it in place. See what happens.